All right, welcome everybody. This is Vishan Borich from Team Tough, also known as the Tough Mama, and it's a beautiful Monday here. It's our first Monday in November, and it's getting a little chilly outside here in southern Missouri. So welcome to you, because today we're going to be going over 30 ways, or a 30-day plan actually. Let me get my title up here. A 30-day plan to double your business. So I know there's a lot of folks out there that you either have your own business, you're in the same business I'm in, or you're looking to go into business before the new year starts. And you need a plan. You need a plan in order to get business, to start making money. And obviously, if you have your own business and you're not having the level of success that you'd like to have, then you're looking for a way to start, doubling that. So if you're not getting any leads to your business, for example, then this is a way that we're going to show you how to double that. If you're not getting any sales, we're going to show you how to double that. Now, those may be some bold claims, but I am confident that if you put, what I'm going to teach you today into effect, that you are going to start seeing those results. Now, obviously, I can't guarantee what I say because I don't know your work ethic. I don't know if you're going to do what I tell you to do. I don't know if you're going to have computer problems. I don't know what's going to go on with you, but I can tell you that if you can make it happen, what I'm going to teach you today can literally change your business in 30 days. Sound pretty cool? All right, so I'm going to be showing you a lot of different things. I'm going to be flipping around on my screen. But before I do that, I want to make sure that you all log in down below. You'll see there is a chat box down below. It's free to log in. Just click on that and say hello. Let me know you're out there, so I know that these hangouts, these trainings, and inspirational calls that I do every Monday are being of value to you. Because I tell you what, if nobody shows up, I probably won't do these anymore, because my goal is to really help people out. But if they're not finding value, then I'm kind of wasting my time. So let me know so I know you're there. And I'm going to flip my screen around because we're going to get started. I have a presentation, and like I said, I'll be flipping around a bit. So hope you guys are excited. Okay, that was fun. It looks like I dropped off there for a second. Hopefully you guys are still out there. We are obviously having a little technical difficulties. That happens every now and then. As we all know, the life of a business owner isn't always smooth sailing. We got some obstacles. I am going to try again. If that doesn't work, if I flip my screen around and I lose you, I will be right back on. So just bear with me, and let's see if it drops me off when I flip it again. All right. All right, we are trying again. I just switched browsers. So we hope that it won't drop me again. Thank you again for your patience. I don't know why it's doing this today. You never know. Sometimes internet doesn't like me, but that's okay. Start the screen share. Here we go. I think it's going to work. It's looking good so far. All right. I still see you guys. I think we're okay. If I could just get thumbs up down below so I know, or let me know in the chat that everything's good. I'll wait here for a second until I can see a response that everybody can see me. All right. Thank you much. Okay, so let's get back onto it. We'll just start again. So today is about the 30-day plan to double your business. So I'm going to be walking you through what I call the hustle, and we're going to get into it here. This is kind of a sequel to the same, well, not the same, but it's a sequel to what I went over last week on the Down and Dirty. So we're really going to get down into what I call the nitty-gritty, or blocking and tackling, if you must. For how you can start ramping up your business right away and start making more income. Okay, sound cool? All right, let's go on. So here's the premise. I want you to, first of all, get in the right mindset. This has always been one of my favorite questions to ask, and that is, what would you do if you could not fail? You know, that's the truth. It's so often we think about failure and, you know, the things that might happen that we don't want, more so than what would happen if we didn't fail. What's the best case scenario? So I want you to have that mindset, and every morning for 30 days when you get up, I want you to think about this question. What would you do if you could not fail? Okay, and I want you to put everything into it, and you'll find that when you start thinking in this way, when you flip the switch and start thinking that you cannot fail, then you're going to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to do things that are going to take your life and your business to the next level. You're going to make decisions that affect you in a much more positive way, and you're going to start seeing the results of those decisions in a much, much better place, right? So this is your challenge, and then we're going to press on from here, because you have to be in the right mindset in order to have success in anything in life. All right, so first of all, we have some assumptions, all right? These assumptions are based on, you know, that you've been around long enough that you have some of these things already set up for you in your business. So the first thing is you should already have a business brand. A business brand is basically, you know, the name of your business and who you're targeting. So who is your target market? If you say it's everyone and anybody that'll buy your product or service, then you haven't done your homework. If you don't know how to even start in this, I'm going to give you some tips here in just a minute. The second one is a product or service. You have to have something to sell in order for what I'm going to teach you today to actually work. So I'm assuming that if you're watching this Hangout today, you already have a product or service that you're going to sell. And then I put in parentheses over here, low ticket and high ticket. That's code for me to remind you that if you have products or services, you need to have what's called a low ticket item and high ticket item. Low ticket means it's an easy cost to get in. It's an easy entry. So that would be something that's, you know, under $50. That's typically the starting point for a lot of people to buy a product or service or solution to their problem, depending on the industry, obviously, but that would be considered low ticket. High ticket is you know, much higher cost, but also it's going to have much more bells and whistles and things that are going to help solve a problem or a, you know, solution for them. So, you know, you must have both in order to have a successful business. And one of the things that I've learned in being in business is that it takes just as much time and just as much hustle in order to sell something that's low ticket versus selling something that's high ticket. So it's the same amount of energy that you're going to put forth. Why not sell something that's more valuable and therefore makes you more money, rather than selling low ticket items? And this is where a lot of people get hung up. One of the things that I discussed on another Hangout was, You know, a lot of people join a business and they'll join at the lowest possible level. Like they'll join at like, you know, in our business, I think the lowest level is like $7. You know, $7. They'll get your foot in the door just to test it out, kick the tires. And then, you know, some people they'll tell me, and they'll tell other people on my team, they don't want to go any further until they've proven that it works. Well, here's the thing. How are they going to tell it works if they don't have all the tools to make it work? So, I mean, that's a whole other discussion, but the point is no matter what business that you're in, you really need to have low ticket and high ticket products. And if you're joining a business, you need to get all the products so that number one, you have all the training, and number two, you can make the most money, because there are people out there that are going to want to buy the whole thing, the high ticket, and that's going to completely cover all your costs for entry into the business. Okay, the third thing that I'm assuming that you already have if you're listening to me today is you need to have an online sales funnel and a sales page. The things I'm going to go through today are specific to an online business. So if you're trying to expand your business or duplicate your business very quickly, one of the quickest way that I know how to do that is with an online business model. And that requires you to have what we call a sales funnel, which is also called a marketing funnel. It helps to drive people into your business online, and then a sales page. Again, if you have no clue what this is or even how to set one up on your own, then I'm going to give you some tips here in just a minute. Okay, the fourth, you need to have your social media set up. This is your syndication. Syndication means getting eyeballs on your product or service, right? So you need to have social media set up. And by social media, I'm talking about Facebook, LinkedIn, Periscope, which is really hot right now, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, etc., Pinterest. There's a bunch more probably that I missed, but you need to have those set up because people come to you and they find you based on those different websites. A blog is also considered social media because it allows people to comment and interact with you. So you need to have all that because that's all part of your footprint, your online footprint, in order for you to be found and to reach the most people. All right, so I told you I was going to give you a tip if you didn't have these four things. So here is your tip. And don't get upset with me, but this is your tip. Join Team Tough. Okay, this is the link to join Team Tough because I don't have time to go through in today's Hangout all of the different details on how you can set all that up. But here's the cool thing. The business that I'm in has tools and training. It's an educational company that teaches you exactly how to market yourself online and how to build that sales funnel, and even describes it better than what I probably just did. It also walks you through step by step how to create your brand, how to create a good brand, and how to find your target market. It shows you how to syndicate, how to properly set up all of your different social media sites. And for me to walk you through it, it's going to take me hours and hours and hours when it's already done. It's done for you, even if you don't have any desire to do exactly what I do, but you'd like to be trained in how to do that for your own business. This is a great way to do it. And I've helped a lot of business owners just like you in order to have success and start growing their own business in an online world. So that's my tip. You can go right to that website at join.teamtough.com, or you'll see a link down below where it says Join Team Tough. If you click on that, there is a video there that shares some other people's results. Once that 2-minute and 30-second video is done playing, there'll be a button below it that allows you to join. Now, if somebody invited you to this Hangout today, be sure to ask them for their link. They have their own link, and I'd like to make sure that you sign in through them because they are connected with me. If they invited you, they probably are connected with me, and so you're going to have the same exact training that they got, that I have, and it all works together. And it's a beautiful thing. All right, so let's dig in. So here's what we're going to be going over today. Do the hustle. Right now, I'm not talking about dance moves. If you know your dances, I think this one's from like the 60s, probably the 70s. So contrary to popular opinion, the hustle is not a new dance step. It's an old business procedure. So I want to remind you that you can have a business, you can own all of the tools, all the training, but if you're not taking action and doing the hustle, then you're not going to have the level of success that you desire. So I want to remind you something, and that is, when you purchase a business, no matter how big or how small, you become an entrepreneur. And entrepreneurship means that you are willing to live a few years of your life like most people won't. In other words, hustling like mad, working your tail off and doing the right thing so that you can spend the rest of your life like most people can't. So if you got that, if you forgot what entrepreneurship means, this is for you, because this is going to help you so that you stay focused. Because one of the biggest killers to success is not staying focused, and the other one is not taking action. They have all the products, but they don't actually go through the training, or they have all the products and they're just overwhelmed, and so they don't do anything, or they have all the products and you stay in learning mode where you just try to learn everything as fast as you can, but then by the time you learn it all, you never take action. So you're stuck in this learning mode, and then you get frustrated because you're not making money. So what you've got to do is you've got to do the hustle, right? Good things come to those who hustle. So I'm going to teach you today how to do the hustle, how to start getting more sales, how to start having success in your business with some very, very simple basic steps. This is a strategy that I've used. I've had success with it, and I'm going to be using it again for the next 30 days because we're leading right into the holiday season. Now, a lot of people are looking to change their life. I don't know about you, but I remember when I worked for corporate America, during the end of the year is always like the most stressful time. You think about your life, and are you happy where you've been? Are you happy with what you're doing? Are you happy with the amount of time you're spending with your loved ones? And if you answer no to those, then you usually are at a point in your life where you're ready for a transition. You're ready for something good, something new in your life. And so this time of year, in my opinion, is one of the best times to really do the hustle and let people know, hey, there are other options out there. There is a way that you can create the life that you've always wanted. There is a way for you to grow an online business from home and be very successful with it. But it will require work, okay? And that's where this hustle comes in, and I'm going to teach you today how to do that. So if you're ready, comment down below so I know you're with me. You can still hear me and I haven't dropped off again, I hope. And let me know that you're ready, because I really want to give you some good value today. But I also need to know that you're committed to actually taking action and using the tips that I give you so that you can have success. All right. Cool. Okay, so we're going to press on. So let's hustle. You ready? Let's do it. All right, the first thing that I want you to do, I'm going to give you 5 steps today. There's actually it's a 30-day plan. I'm going to start off with the first 5 steps. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do ASAP is I want you to create what I call a free giveaway. Other people call this a lead magnet, but to keep it simple and not get anybody confused, I'm going to call this a free giveaway. So you have to have something to give to people in order for them to want to give back to you. The secret to success is helping as many people as you can to get what they want. And then what happens is, over time, you will eventually get what you want. Now, it's not really about getting. You have to really think more about giving. The more you give, the more you get. But it's really about giving. So what are some great ideas for giveaways? Well, here they are. These are just a few of them. There's probably many more than this. I know there are. Number 1 is an ebook. So if you are on my team, you have access to free ebooks that you would have gotten from our tribe that you can brand with your own logo. You can brand it as your own. That's been confirmed. So you should be giving that away, and setting up a sales funnel to give that away. And before you give anything away, just a reminder, you're going to have that as part of your sales funnel so that they have to give you their email address before they get your free gift. That's key, because if you're not collecting their email addresses, then you're just giving things away. It's fine to give things away, but the idea here is to get email addresses so that you can continue to build the relationship with that person. Okay, so an ebook, sometimes this gets a little intimidating, that you think, oh my gosh, I got to write a book. Well, let me tell you what the beauty of an ebook is, that literally it can be like 2 or 3 pages and you can call it an ebook. Okay, so don't feel like you have to write this giant, 3,000 page novel. All you got to do is, pick a subject that would match your target audience. Typically, a good subject is something that teaches them something. So it solves a problem that they might have, how to do something. So you would select a topic and then write down, tips or things like that within your ebook. Or share your story. A lot of times people are just interested in hearing your story and how you created your own business, because it gives them permission to dream as well. I'm going to show you some examples here in just a little bit, okay? The other thing is a checklist. A checklist would be something that helps them. It's like a bullet point list or a checklist that maybe you have a list of how to pack a lunch for your child. Maybe you have a checklist of different healthy foods that you have in your refrigerator, and they select from each category in order to pack their own lunch. I actually did this recently for my kids because I was gone for a week, and I wanted to make sure that my fiance was getting them a good healthy lunch every day, and actually they ended up packing their own lunch based on my checklist. So that's something really cool to do. The third thing that you could create is a document of tips, links, or resources. So every one of you has knowledge in some area that you may not think is any big deal. But the truth of the matter is that there are other people out there who could really benefit from your tips and resources that you already have in that brain of yours. So jot that down. If you've been to any conferences or masterminds or things like that, go through your notes and actually create a quick one-sheet document of tips that you learned from that mastermind, and then give it away for free. So this is a great way to get people excited. Okay. Then finally, you could also do what I call a video training or webinar, and this can be live or recorded, in which you actually invite people to enter their email and attend the live training. What you're watching right now is my Monday hangout. I do these live every Monday, with few exceptions. Last week we had to do it on a Tuesday because I was traveling on Monday, but I do it every Monday, and I do it not only to provide value, but I also do it to get leads for my own business. So for those of you that are out there and you're watching this, yes, this is how I built my relationship with you, is by doing this hangout. But it's a great way for me to connect with you. Hopefully you're finding great value with these. And I'm also able to email you other great resources and things through my email list. Okay, so think about that. It doesn't have to be live. I like doing it live because I like the interaction that we get down in the comment box below. But I also have seen people do it where they record it, and then you can post it up on a page where it actually would go live at a specific time. For those of you that are on my team, ClickFunnels is really great, and so is Leadpages. If you're not familiar with those and you're not on my team, on the, let's see, I think it'd be the left side of my face here, of your screen, you will, or of my monitor, you're not going to see my face right now. There is a link there that says Tools. When you click on that, you can get access to the same tools that I use in my online marketing business, and those are affiliate coded. They're affiliate coded to me. So what that means is that I do get a little bit of a kickback from those companies. So if you don't feel comfortable with that, you don't have to click on my links. You can always just type in the link of your own directly. But I did want to let you know that everything that I use for my business, I try to post it over there in my tools. Okay. So, click on that. And then if you're on ClickFunnels and you're on my team, there is one of the templates will allow you to post a pre-recorded video training, and then you can set a timer on it so that it only shows live at a specific time. So that's a great way to kind of do a mock live training without having to be there. Okay. All right, so this is your first step as part of your hustle. Create that free giveaway. The sooner you can get it done, the better. Okay. All right, let's go to the second one. The second one is you're going to private message people and send emails. Okay, so I'm going to try to flip my screen around and see if I can pull this back up again. Give me just a moment. All right, I'm going to pull something up and then I will show you what I was talking about. This is a great way to do the hustle, and what this is, while I'm pulling up my screen, is one of the things that I did, and I've done this a few months ago, is I went in and I decided to give everybody that has liked my Facebook page or has friended me on Facebook a free gift. And the way I did that was with the messaging system. You know, there's a messenger within Facebook. And so I picked like 10 people per hour because you don't want to do too many or Facebook will throw you in Facebook jail. So I did like, 10 people per hour. And I'm going to try to find it here. And what I did was I sent them a specific message. And from that message, I gave them a link to get a free book. So sorry, I had it up a minute ago, but when my computer crashed, I kind of lost everything. All right, cool. I just found it. So let me just open this back up again. I really appreciate you guys being so patient with me. Sometimes, I live out in the country, and so internet is kind of hit or miss. I actually have 4 backup internet systems here because I'm that way. So I just kind of went from one to the other. So I'm on the 3rd backup internet system right now, just to make sure that I could come through halfway clear to you. So that's just the story of my life. I love living in the country, but I will tell you, it does have its challenges when it comes to having a good internet connection. But that doesn't stop me. It doesn't stop me from having my own business, does it? All right, let's see. I just had it up. Okay, so I want to show you this. This is from 2014. It's kind of a ways. This is a friend of mine online. His name's John Potter. Shout out to you, John. I just love him. He's such a nice man. Anyhow, what I did was, this is like back when I first met him. He first had liked my page on Facebook. I went in and I clicked on people that had liked my page, and then I just selected 10 people per hour, and I sent them this message. And all I did was I copied this message into like my Word or notes on my computer so I could just paste it again and again. And what I did was I just said, "Hi, I appreciate you finding and following me on Facebook. I hope you find what I post to be inspiring, valuable, or just plain entertaining. So I like to give gifts as a way of saying thanks. So today I want to give you a gift. It's a book that really influenced me in a positive way." And this is true. I love this book. I've read it multiple times, and yes, it's more than just a get-rich book. It's more about defining your own success and freedom book. So here's where you can download this ebook gift. So I gave him a link, and I said, "Best wishes, Vishon." That's all I did. I did this with a bunch of people. Every hour I did 10 more people over the course of a week. And I got a ton of leads from this, and I made 3 sales in 1 week. And that may not be much for some of you, but I was pretty excited because I was relatively new at doing the hustle. And I'm going to show you the page I sent them to. This was like my first capture page that I ever created. So it's not the best, but it works. So you can see it was Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill, which, by the way, just in case you're looking for free books to give away, there are books out there that are called either Creative Commons books, or there's books that are out of print basically, or they have reached their copyright limit. So in other words, they're open for the public to use. So you want to look for books that are like that. Don't just post random books that you found a pirated copy on the internet, because that can get you in massive trouble with copyright, lawyers and attorneys and stuff. So you want to make sure that you pick books, or better, write your own, that you can give away without having any type of repercussion. So basically, I just sent this link. That was the link I sent to John. And then all they had to do was enter their email address and click download. Once they did that, let me just see if it still works. I'll just type in one of my email addresses. It should still work. I haven't changed anything. Oh, yeah. So I really went to town on this one. I actually thanked them, and I even had a little thank you video that I put together in which it's only 1 minute and 9 seconds. I even wrote down the time, introduced myself. I gave them some links so that they could reach me and get connected. And then I also had a next button where it takes them to my sales page for my business so that they could get to know, what I do for a living and join my team if they were interested. So yeah, so this was something I did. I had a lot of results from it. It's super simple to do, and you can go out there and do this with anybody that's friended you on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Google, on Instagram even. Like I said, you want to limit to no more than 10. Don't send this out to more than 10 people per hour though, because no matter what platform you're doing this in, if you do the similar email or similar message more than that, then you could get in trouble and get put in, whatever that social media's jail is, where they won't let you send any messages for a while. Okay, so keep that in mind, but this is a great way to do the hustle. So I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint presentation. Oh, the other part is you can send emails. So one of the things I like to do is to the people that have already been added to my email list, who've been there a little while, I will send them an email similar to the message I just read to you, and just thank them. Thank them for being on my list, and thank them for for following me. And I don't have any, I don't put any sales message in there. Only thing I do is I give them a link to the book. And what this does, it creates kind of a good feeling, because it's not often that people just give you something without any expectation. And so then they'll start opening your emails more. And if you send them something of value, like a really good book, and they read it, they're going to be impressed with the message that was in that book. And they're going to want to follow you and share with others. And you can even encourage them and say, hey, if you found value in this, share it. Share this link with your friends so that they can get signed up and get to know me as well. So it's just a really good hustle. Sound like something you can do? I hope so, because I really want you to have success. That's really the reason that I host these Down and Dirties, is my goal is to help you to have success so that more moms and dads, parents, can spend time with their loved ones, to spend time at home, to spend time doing the things that they love. Because if you're stuck in a job or a business that you just hate, you're not having success, then you're wasting your life. I mean, I'm just going to be blunt. You're wasting your life. You never know when your last day will be here. You might as well do something you love, spend time with those you love, and create a difference, make a difference in other people's life. And that's what I'm trying to do every day. Okay, so let's go to the third one. Record a daily video. Yes, this is all part of the hustle. So a daily video, don't get all intimidated. Some of you don't like video cameras or getting your photo taken and stuff like that. But I want to tell you something. Video is the quickest way for people to know, like, and trust you. And no one will buy something from anyone that they don't know, like, and trust. Okay? They at least have to trust you. They may not know you yet, but they at least have to trust you. And video is the quickest way to get them there. And then post it to YT. What's YT? That's YouTube, right? So post it to YouTube and post it in your blog. Okay, so you're like, oh, that's great, Vishon. What type of video should I be recording? Well, let me show you. I'm going to go back here. Let me go to YouTube. So I've recorded a lot of different videos. I actually love video. I didn't used to, but I do now, and I'm trying to find my channel. It's thinking about it. Yeah, it says it's not responding. Hopefully I haven't lost you guys yet. Let me try going to a different browser. There it comes. It's loading slowly but surely. Okay, so this is my channel, my Tough Mama channel, and I recorded quite a few videos. Last one I did was 5 days ago, so I'm a little behind. But I want to show you something here. Popular uploads. I don't know if you can see this. Let me make it bigger. This was a hangout that I did a month ago, and look how many views I already had. 411 views for this one video. Okay, and I've gotten a lot of leads from it too, because in every video that I post, I include a link within the video so that they can subscribe to me and join my newsletter. Okay, I've found that how-to videos do really, really well on YouTube, and obviously songs do as well. My sons were singing "What Does the Squid Say?" and they got quite a few views. But I mean, this one's just rocking it, and it's only a month old, and it's got, you know, almost double the amount of views as some of these that are, you know, a year old. This was a PowerPoint banner hack. I think it probably would have gotten even more views if I changed the title to "How to Create Banners with PowerPoint." So this is my big tip for you for doing the hustle. I want you to create a daily video, and your first one should be you sharing your vision. We talked about that in last week's Hangout. And then every video after, I want you to pick one thing that you can teach somebody and create a 3-minute or less video on that. So I'm going to show you a hack, okay? This is a super sneaky way for you to have success with your videos. Are you guys ready for that? Okay. All right, so let me go back to just the main channel in YouTube. Okay, I want you to first, before you create a video, I want you to make a list of things that you know how to do. Okay, it could be random. I mean, it could be, you know, how to cook something. It could be how to place an ad on Facebook. It could be, I mean, just on and on. It could be, you know, like for me, how to do a proper punch in karate. I do martial arts, so I could, you know, teach people how to do that. So then I want you to come here, and I want you to write the words "how to." Okay, and then what you can do is then write down whatever after that that you're good at. So let's just pick something. I don't know. Well, my dog was how to get a dog to stop barking. How about that? My dog was barking just a minute ago at a squirrel while I was on a call, and I'm just curious, you know, if there's something I can do to get my dogs to not bark about that. So check it out. How to get a dog to stop barking. So you type in whatever it is that you want to learn how to do. Then I want you to come over here to filters. Well, not that you want to learn how to do, that you want to teach somebody how to do. You're going to go to filters, and then you're going to do something here. You're going to go right over here where it says sort by, and you're going to go to view count. The reason I want to do that is we want to see the most popular videos. Okay, usually the first two are ads, but it looks like right here these aren't ads. It does not say ad here, but check this out. This is a video from 3 years ago, and they've had 3.6 million views. 12 hours of barking dog sound effects. That's not even a how-to, but I thought that was really interesting. So this wasn't the best one, but here you could probably place pretty high if you actually know how to get a dog to stop barking, because if you look at this, the first ones don't really have to do with how to get a dog to stop barking. Maybe this one does, the calm down technique. I don't know. But this one does. No, that one doesn't even. Here it is. It's like the 5th one down. How teach dog to stop barking. It doesn't even have good English. Okay, so now you've got some ideas. So what do you do now that you know what's popular? And again, this was 3 years ago. This one was 2 years ago. Man, I need to learn how to do it so I can make a video on it. So then you come out here, and then let's see which one has the most views out of these. Looks like this one does, 1.1 million. So what you do is then you click on it, and I'm going to hit pause because I don't actually want to watch it right now. But what you would do is look at how long it is. Holy cow, this one's 7 minutes long. If you made a 3-minute video on how to get a dog to stop barking, you knew some trick to that, you would probably get way more views and you would have much more success. So basically what we're doing is I'm teaching you how to reverse engineer other people's success so that you can have success. Okay, so we know right now that there's a lot of people who are interested in getting their dog to stop barking. And so we can look at this video, see what they say, and then we could do something similar or better, ideally, than what they did in this video, especially if you can keep it shorter than 7 minutes. Can't believe that. All right, so then you look down here and see what they type. They didn't even have very much text down here. So here are some tips for you. If you're taking good notes right now, and you should be, number one, figure out what you know how to do that you can teach somebody else how to do. And it can be super, super simple. In fact, simple is better. Then do your research. Go out and search and see what other people have already created related to that how-to topic. Okay? And then you're going to come in here and look at some of the other ones and look at the text, watch their videos, take some notes from that, and then set up your phone, your smartphone, and take a video of yourself teaching them something about, how to do that. Okay? Once you post it on YouTube, you're going to write a bunch of stuff about that video. This is not enough. Okay? The more you can put here, the better. Okay? And I have, in some of my past Hangouts, I actually have some tips on how to help your video get good search engine optimization. So you're going to want to use those tips when you're writing out your text. So dig through my channel and you'll find some of that. Okay? And then after you're done, upload it. If you don't know how to upload to YouTube, it's right here. You just click the upload button. Okay? And then you upload your video. Give it a title. Make sure the title is what you're speaking about. So if you're going to be doing how to get your dog to stop barking or how to teach your dog to stop barking, make that the actual headline of your video. And then make sure you say that at least 3 times in your video too, and that'll help with the ranking. Those are just a couple tips. Okay, so now you've got a video for the day. Once it's done, once it's on YouTube, let me go back to that one. Let's just imagine that this one was my video. What you're going to do is you're going to take the link up at the top and you're going to paste this video right into a blog. And then you'll take the same text that you pasted down below and make that your blog post. Okay, please write more than what this person did. So you want to try to write, I would say, a minimum of 300 words. I try to shoot for 500 or more. That's going to give you the best SEO. So you want to have mini paragraphs. I don't know. Let me go back and see if we can find some other ones that maybe have more text. Let's see if the Dog Whisperer has more text. Okay, so if we come down here, show more. No, he has even less. That's funny. Let me come down here. How to quickly stop dog barking. I'm going to click on that. Click on this. Show more. See, he has even less. So you could rank really easily for this because these people don't have hardly any text here. So I would recommend type in as much as you can. YouTube loves content. So the more you can type into that space, the better you're going to be, the more traffic you're going to get. And the other big key, include a link. Include a link in the very first sentence that takes them to your capture page, your sales funnel, so that they can, you can capture their email and you can start sending them information and sales. Pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint. So this is what you're going to do every day. And if you can do this every day as part of your hustle, you're going to start seeing results. So let's go to the 4th one. Syndicate. Okay, syndicate. Syndicate means getting eyeballs on your blog, on your YouTube video, on your messages. It means posting things out to the world. So the easiest way to do it is to automate it using something called Buffer or using something called Hootsuite. Those are my 2 favorite. So I'm going to go there really quick too. So one of the things that I use is Buffer app. And I think I have a link in my tools so that you can get to this. If not, just send me a message and I'll get you my affiliate link if you don't have it yet. But check this out. You can actually link up all of your different social media sites into Buffer. And then when you're ready to share something, you just type it in here. You can either add it to your queue or post it immediately. and it's going to send to all of my different social media sites. Pretty amazing. So that way I don't have to go to each one and post my blog or post my YouTube video, or just invite people to come to a hangout. I can do it one time and it goes to everybody. Okay, this is a great way to syndicate. Okay, next one and last one. Email your list. This is super simple, but look at this. 5 things you can do to hustle and start doubling your business right now. So email your list. What should you be emailing your list? Well, we already talked about one thing. Send them an email and a gift, a free gift, and thank them for being on your list. Okay, what's another thing? Well, you're recording a daily video, right? And you're going to be blogging every day, because blogs are a great way to develop that know, like, and trust. And in doing that, you're going to send them that blog, just a snippet from it. Don't send the whole blog in an email. Just send like the first paragraph or first few sentences, and then have a link that says click here to read more. And what that's going to do, it's going to encourage people to get used to going to your blog. And on your blog, you're going to post some really cool things. Ideally, let me go to my blog really quick. You want to have ads around your blog. My blog is thetoughmamablog.com. So when you go to the blog, I've got all these different blog posts. If I click on one of them, I haven't blogged in a little while, I have to admit. That's why I'm going to be doing the hustle for the next 30 days. Check this out. I've got links to all of my different social media sites. I also have a link to download my book. Obviously I put video. And then down in here, here they can subscribe to my blog. And then down here, I have an ad so that they can click and join my business. And there's some other places within the blog that you can actually, post different links and ads within your blog so that you can start driving traffic to your business and actually making sales. So you want to encourage people who are connecting with you to click on the link and join your team, or click on the link and buy this helpful product, or click on the link and get coaching from you, or click on the link and have this service done, like if you have your own service business, or click on the link and become an affiliate to whatever company that you're a part of. So now you're creating that, you're going to start getting sales. And by emailing your list, let me go back to the PowerPoint, you're going to email your list on a frequent basis. By frequent, I mean 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, that's not too much. Now, some people email 2 to 3 times a day. I found that I actually lose people when I do that, so I don't email that many times per day. Now, if I've got something really big going on, like if I've got a hangout, I might email 2 or 3 times a day just to remind people about it. But I don't recommend emailing them, 3 to 5 times in one day. But I have found a lot of success, at least with my own target audience, to email them 3 to 4 times a week. And I try to give them 4 different types of emails per week. Okay. Obviously, if you're blogging every day, then I would definitely send that out every day, because that's going to give them some good, valuable content. The other type of email, so that's one, is your blog post email. Another type is to share something, social proof is what I call it. So if somebody's having success, or maybe you have a testimonial from somebody who's having success in your business, send an email out once a week that gives them a testimonial. Just quote it, put it in quotes, and share that with your list. Even if you only have 1 person on your list, start doing that. If you're doing this hustle, you're going to start getting a lot more people on your list. Okay. The other thing that you should consider doing is send them to some kind of a live training. So you should have a live training, even if you only do it once a month. Live trainings are so good for building good rapport with people. It opens the door to them talking to you, especially if you've got a chat window, so they get to know you and realize that you're a real person. If you're part of my team, we also are connected with the Unstoppable Tribe, and they have 2 calls per week, and those are every Wednesday and every Friday. And so when they have those calls, you should invite your leads, your lead list, your email list, to attend those. They're free to attend, and they're a great way for them to meet other people in our business and get to know us, okay? And then finally, the fourth email that you want to send out is a sales email. A sales email is an email that directly is letting them know about your product and has a link. Actually, you want to put it in there 3 times, a link to actually purchase your product or service. So I only send one of those out once a week, sometimes every other week, because I don't like to come off as a salesy type, because I'm really not. I'm into what we call attraction marketing, where I like to attract the right people to my team. And so therefore, I only send those emails out once I know that somebody's been on my list a little while, okay? So this is the hustle. This is how you're going to get it done. Can you commit to doing this every day for 30 days? If you can, then I want you to comment down below. Let me know that you're committed to doing that, and then let's keep each other accountable. I'm going to do it with you, and let's get on. I have a group. I have it, the Team Tough community group. It's open to anyone who wants to help promote having your own business. You don't have to be on my team. And if you have somebody that they're looking to have support from other business owners, invite them to be part of the Team Tough community. And I do have to approve them, because I don't want a bunch of spammers in there. So make sure you let me know or shoot me a message and say, hey, I'd like to invite so-and-so to be a part of this. And then I will confirm them in that group. And then in that group, let's keep each other accountable. So go in there and let's chat with each other. Let's share what you've done. If you've posted a blog, if you've recorded a video, go ahead and post it there in our group. And then I'll go out and I will like your post. I will comment on it. I really want you guys to have success. And this is one of the greatest ways to do it, is by working together as a team and hustling every day. So if you're with me, let's do this. And I want to leave you with this as we near the end of our Down and Dirty. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people, they keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. And so I want you to think about that, is if you haven't had success, or the level of success that you would like at this point in your business or in your life, you got to keep going. Keep taking action. And I'm giving you some action steps that you can do right now to move your business forward. The question is, will you do it? And if you will, then let's do it together. So I'm going to flip this around real quick so you can see me again. All right, so I hope this motivated you today. I do have a step-by-step 30-day plan that follows the hustle, but it also gives you tips throughout the day. I just finished putting that together. If that's something that you would like, then I'd like you to comment down below. Even if you're watching this as a recording, comment down below. When I see that, what I'll do is I'll add you to a very special email list. Okay, and this email list, every day for 30 days, you're going to get a specific task that I'd like you to do that day in order to help move the dial in your business. So it's just something I want to do. I want to provide that for you as added value and to help you in your business. So make it a great day. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week for the Down and Dirty at 1:30. Take care.